These are notes for section 6.8. Okay, so 6.8 is word problems. Page 346, 1, 2, 3, 7, 9, 13, 15, 17, 19, 21, and 25. So you can see the word problems there. Here are some up to about 11. So some more, a little bit more. Then up to 25 on the other side. Okay, you should be able to see up to 25 there. And then the back of the book. 6.8. And I think you can see them there. Okay. All right, so we have word problems here. Okay, the first type of problems are consecutive integer problems. Okay, we did with this before. If you have consecutive integers, that's like x and x plus 1. Consecutive odd or even integers would be x and x plus 2. Okay, so let's look at number 2. Number 2, the product of two consecutive integers is 72. Find the two integers. Okay, so product means you multiply two consecutive integers. So x times x plus 1 equals 72, x representing the smaller number. Okay, subtract 72, x squared plus x minus 72 equals 0. Okay, what two numbers have a product of 72 and they differ by 1, 9 and 8? X plus 9, x minus 8 equals 0. So by the zero factor property, either this is 0 or this is 0. What number makes this 0? Negative 9. What number makes this 0? 8. Okay, that's only the smaller number. To find the next number, I add 1. So my solution would be negative 9 and negative 8, or 8 and 9. Okay, x is only the smaller number. To find the next larger number, you add 1. Okay. Number 3, the product of two consecutive odd integers is 99. Find the two integers. So odd integers are 2 apart, like 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 11. So the smaller one is x, the larger is x plus 2. That equals 99. Subtract 99. X squared plus 2x minus 99 equals 0. Factor, x squared is x times x. What two numbers have a product of 99 and they differ by 2? 11 and 9. Plus, minus. So what number makes this 0? Negative 11. What number makes this 0? 9. That's only x. X plus 2, you add 2. So if I add 2 to negative 11, you get negative 9. If you add 2 to 9, you get 11. So the answer is 2 pairs. Negative 11, negative 9 is one pair, and 9, 11 is the other pair. 7. The sum of two numbers is 14. Call them x and y. X plus y is 14. The product is 48. X times y is 48. So x plus y equals 14. X times y equals 48. Okay, so if I try to isolate the y, subtract x, y is 14 minus x. Pick that up and plug it in here. So x times 14 minus x equals 48. Subtract 48. 14x minus x squared equals negative 40, minus 48 equals 0. Okay, I don't like the negative x squared. I want to make it a positive x squared and put it in the front. So multiply both sides by negative 1. Okay, the right side still stays 0. This becomes a positive x squared minus 14x plus 48 equals 0. We like that better. Okay, x squared is x times x. Minus and a plus is minus minus. Okay, so what two numbers do you know of? So that the product is 48, sum is 14, 6 and 8. Okay, so x is either 6 or 8. If x is 6, plug it back in, y is 8. If x is 8, plug it in, y is 6. Well, it's the same pair of numbers, so I present my solution now as just 6 and 8. Okay, okay, problem 13. The length of a rectangle is 1 more than the width. The area is 12 square inches. Find the dimensions. Okay, so here's the setup. X and x plus 1. Okay, the area is given to be 12. So I solve x times x plus 1 equals 12. Okay, and I'll just say etc. So you finish the rest of that. Okay, the answers turn out to be 3 and 4. And the plus answers, that means you only want positive answers. So this is a distance problem. Distances are always positive, so you throw out any negative answers. Okay, the next set of problems involves something called the Pythagorean theorem. Okay, so if you have a right triangle, that means there's a 90-degree angle. Okay. Sides A, B, and C. The longest side is called the hypotenuse, hypotenuse, hypotenuse. The two shorter sides are called the two legs. Okay. Then we have A squared plus B squared equals C squared. Okay. So for 17, the hypotenuse is given to be 10 inches, and the lengths of the two legs, the shorter sides, are two consecutive even integers. Find the length of the two legs. Okay, so consecutive evens, x and x plus 2. So a squared plus b squared equals c squared. X squared plus x plus 2 squared is equal to 10 squared. X squared plus 4x plus 4. 10 squared is 100. Subtract 100. 2x squared plus 4x minus 96 equals 0. Factor off to 2. X squared plus 2x minus 48 equals 0. Okay, the minus means the signs are opposite. X squared is x times x, but two numbers have a product of 48 and a difference of 2, 6 and 8. X minus 6, x plus 8. So x equals 6 or x equals negative 8. X cannot be negative 8. These are distances. Distances are always positive. So 6 inches, and that means the next consecutive even is 8 inches. So the answer is 6 inches and 8 inches. Okay, 19. The shorter leg is 5 meters. The hypotenuse is 1 meter longer than the longer leg. Find the length of the longer leg. Okay, so you have 5x and x plus 1. So 5 squared plus x squared equals x plus 1 squared. That's the setup. And I'll let you finish the rest of that. That shouldn't be too hard. You try to finish the rest of that. Okay, 21. A company can manufacture X 100 items for a total cost of C equals 400 plus 700X minus 100X squared. Find X if the total cost is 1,400. Okay, so that means I plug in 1,400 right here. Okay. So this was the C, plug in 1,400. Okay, subtract 1,400 on both sides. So I get 0 equals negative 1,000 plus 700X minus 100X squared. Okay, I want the leading coefficient, the coefficient in front of the x squared, to be positive. So multiply both sides by negative 1 and put the x squared in front. So 100x squared minus 700x plus 1,000 equals 0. Factor out 100. X squared minus 7x plus 10 equals 0. 7 and 10, 2 and 5, minus, minus. So x is either 2 or 5. So x equals 2 or x equals 5 is my solution. Okay, and then finally for 25, just give you the setup. Okay, a 13-foot ladder is placed so that it reaches to a point on the wall that is 2 feet higher than twice the distance from the base of the wall to the base of the ladder. How far from the wall is the base of the ladder? How high does the ladder reach? Okay, so the ladder is 13 feet. If I call this x, okay, then this distance is 2x plus 2. That's the interpretation of 2 feet more or 2 feet higher than twice the distance. So twice is 2x, and then 2 feet higher means you add 2. So your setup is x squared plus 2x squared, 2x plus 2 squared equals 13 squared, and etc. So you finish the rest of that, but that's the setup. Okay, so this is section 6.8.